Shasiri sat alone in his room, hunger twisting his stomach. His pride was gone. His confidence had dried up. He whispered to himself, I can't live like this anymore. One day, the new owner will drive me out and I'll have nowhere to go. No friends, no support. Everyone I drank with has disappeared. For the first time, reality stared him in the face. I am a graduate, he thought bitterly. When I finished school, I refused to work. I stayed at home, depending on my father's wealth. I thought life would always be easy. His voice broke. My father was right. I was wrong. I regret it now, Papa. I regret it deeply. He stood up, bathed, dressed neatly, and walked out. That day marked the beginning of his struggle. Shasiri went from street to street, office to office, construction sites to businesses, asking for work. Everywhere he went, the question was the same. Do you have experience? No, he answered again and again. Doors closed in his face. Days passed. A week passed. Just when he was about to give up, someone finally gave him a chance. A small job, hard labor, little pay. Shasiri accepted immediately. The work was painful. His body ached. His hands blistered. But hunger was stronger than pride. Every day he showed up. Every day he endured. Months passed. Shasiri changed. He became serious, focused, humble. One night, exhausted, he whispered to himself, I've learned my lesson, Papa. I'm sorry. A few months later, something shocking happened. That morning, Shasiri stayed home, resting. He stepped outside into the compound and froze. Standing there was his father, alive. Papa, Shasiri stammered, stepping back. Are you a spirit? Samuel smiled gently. I am not a spirit, my son, he said. I am Samuel. Shasiri trembled. Then why? Why did all this happen? His father's face grew serious. I was afraid. I saw the way you waited for my death. I feared that one day my own son might wish me gone just to inherit my property. So I planned everything with my lawyer. The fake illness, the fake death, the fake sale, the rent account, all of it. Samuel looked at Shasiri for a long moment, then spoke again, calm but heavy. My son, do you know what hurt me the most? You never bothered to check the mortuary. You never asked where my body was. You never even planned my burial. Shasiri's lips trembled. While I was supposed to be lying in the mortuary, his father continued, you were busy claiming a house that was never yours. You didn't think of me as your father anymore. You didn't think of giving me respect. All you thought about was inheritance. Tears rolled freely down Shasiri's face. Did you ever ask yourself where I was? Or were you too busy calling yourself the landlord? Shasiri fell flat on his knees. I was blind, Papa. I was greedy. I was foolish. Forgive me. Samuel lifted him up and embraced him. That pain you felt was the pain I wanted to remove from your future, because a man who cannot honor the living will never respect the dead. Tears streamed down Shasiri's face. I'm sorry, Papa. I've changed. The house was never sold, Samuel said. I wanted to see if you would run or become a man. You chose to become a man. The neighbors gathered. Everyone rejoiced. From that day on, Shasiri never returned to his old ways. Every morning, he dressed and went to work, not because he had to, but because he understood life now. He no longer bragged about inheritance. He focused on building himself. Depending on another person's wealth weakens your destiny. Work builds dignity. Sweat builds wisdom. Whoever eats without working will choke when the table is removed. Would you have changed if you were Shasiri? Did Samuel do the right thing as a father? What are you depending on today that could disappear tomorrow? What lessons can you take from Shasiri's story? The end.